In the end, I think our hero character is inside the black hole. We come to understand this. And he has access to a timeline that wouldn't otherwise be available to him. And he sees his daughter's bookshelf.
Well, he's no longer inside the black hole.
Where is he when he's doing this?
So this is the key thing that's not explicit. When he gets inside the black hole, he is scooped up by a spacecraft that was built by this advanced civilization that provided the wormhole to him, to humanity. And it's called the Tesseract. And Tesseract is a four-dimensional cube, four spatial dimensions.
And that's why in there you saw, I guess, the past and future all kind of simultaneously.
It's all related to the Tesseract.
It felt very higher dimensional.
Yeah,
so
that's right. So
he succeeded there.
This Tesseract, so early on when we were working on the film, Christopher Nolan said to me he wanted to take his hero back to Earth, Cooper back to Earth, by a different route than the wormhole, 10 billion light years away from the Earth. How's he going to do it if it doesn't go through a wormhole? He said, well, I want to take him back faster than the speed of light. And of course, I say to Chris, you can't do that. It violates the laws of physics. So we discussed this for a week, and they said, okay, so what do we do? And so I said, well, he goes inside the black hole. He gets deposited on the three-dimensional surface of a four-dimensional sphere, and this four-dimensional sphere is a spacecraft that can go into the bulk, into the higher dimension. And it goes out of the black hole, not through the horizon. It can't do that, up through the fourth space dimension, or what's called the fifth dimension in the movie, because time is the fourth dimension, and goes back to Earth. And the distance back to the Earth is less than the distance between the Earth and the sun. Even though it's 10 billion light years inside of our universe, up in the bulk, it's a very short distance. It gets back very quickly, riding on the surface of this four-dimensional sphere. He said, I like it all entirely, except we're going to use a four-dimensional cube instead of a four-dimensional sphere. That's a tesseract.
Yes.
And so that's what happens. And when you see Cooper out there sort of flailing around at the beginning of the Tesseract scene, he's being carried by the Tesseract back to Earth, but you don't know that